So here we are, tight end edition. Who should I play? The first one, Richard Rodgers or Jimmy Graham. So Richard Rodgers I'm going to take in this one because he's versing the Dallas Cowboys. And no Zach Ertz or Dallas Goddard, at least for this week. Goddard probably coming back in week 10. So Rodgers, he had a good game last week. Wentz was looking for him. On 8 targets, he had 6 catches for 85 yards was Rodgers. And this week I could see a good performance from him. We saw Logan Thomas last week versus that Dallas defense get 4 catches for 60 yards and a touchdown. And then for Jimmy Graham, it looked like Monday night he was slower. He wasn't playing much. The rookie was out snapping him at the tight end position. And Nick Foles is just a mess. And he's got a tough matchup this week is Graham versus former team, the New Orleans Saints. But I don't see it. I see Richard Rodgers having the better fantasy day this week. So I'm going to start Rodgers with confidence and hoping he gets me 10 to 15 points. The second one, Jonnu Smith or Rob Gronkowski. Who should I start in this? And I'm going to go with Rob Gronkowski here. In the past 2 games, monster fantasy performances, especially for the tight end position, with 18 and then 17 last week. And now the Gronk on primetime Monday Night Football this week. You know, he's going to want to put on a show in New York City versus the Giants. And they got no linebackers who could cover him. I don't think Blake Martinez could step up and get on the Gronk. The Gronk's back in game shape now. It took him a while after having a season off, but he's looking good. And for Jonnu Smith, last week he put in a dud with 1.5 points and also dropping a touchdown on one of his 4 targets. And Cincinnati, they're versing. It's a good matchup. But I feel like it's a Derrick Henry type of game where Tannehill's not going to have to do much. And he'll just throw here and there. But I'm going with the Gronk in this one. And the third and final one. Who should I start? Hayden Hurst or TJ Hockenson? This is a good one. Both these guys coming off of 2 good ball games. Hayden Hurst is versing the Carolina Panthers this week on Thursday Night Football. So that should be interesting. Hurst, he got you 12 points last week, but this week I say he goes down a little. And he only gets 7 or 8 points, which is decent for a tight end the way the position is gone. But TJ Hockenson, a big red zone threat for Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. We saw him last week. These 2 guys go up against each other. And Hockenson had the last laugh with a game-winning touchdown with no time left on the clock. So I'm going to go with TJ Hockenson. He's been a top 6 or 7 tight end this year in point production, and it seems like every week now he's getting double-digit in fantasy points. So that's very tough to find at the tight end position. So that's the 3 matchups of who should I start at the tight end position going into week 8 of the fantasy football season.